waiting until the next practice in a couple hours.
That's what's up, man. How many times a day do you train?
Twice a day, sometimes 3 times, depending in conditioning and stuff like that. But I try to keep it 2 sessions a day. When it's 3 sessions, the next day gotta be slower. So I like to plan every Sunday my schedule and you know cut the volume and just put just what's gonna benefit me for the next fight and stuff like that. I'm always in shape, so it's more about keeping my mind sharp and my technique evolving all the time.
Yeah, man. Well, it definitely worked for you because you had a big victory against Sugar Sean O'Malley. There was a lot of stuff going on social media leading up to the fight. But congratulations on the W, man. How did you feel after the fight, after getting that big win?
I felt great. For me, it's just another day in the office. I don't overthink if the fight's a little bigger or whatever spotlight. For me, it's an opportunity to showcase my skills to move up in the rankings, to make more money, to become a fucking superstar. But all those things happen when you put in the hard work and the dedication and you keep yourself doing the stuff that bring you there, because sometimes when people get there they forget what bring them there. So I feel that's the biggest issue in the sport and in life, when you forget what you were doing to get there, when you forget where you came from, when you forget that your feet gotta be grounded no matter what. So you have to at some point, you gotta keep grinding without forgetting the goals.
Yeah, what is it for you that keeps you grounded, keeps you humble, keeps you hungry? What are some of the motivating factors for you that keep you in that mindset?
I will be simple, man. I can give you this motivational speak. I'm a very self-motivated person. Like, I
That's
do
what's up.
wake up every morning happy and with a healthy mind, but it's simple, man. The fucking being a loser, the being a failure, being a person that have a chance and just blew it off. Just thinking that those things can happen make me stay grounded. Just make me stay, with my feet on earth. And it's all about what's next, what's the next step. And to me, for me, it's just, you know and it's another day, another dollar. I'm a motivated person, I'm a happy person, but I also understand that motivation is a stuff that comes and go. You gotta have something that drive you. Something that drive you means that you will never stop. Doesn't matter if your day is good or not. You keep going forward. You keep trying hard. I'm a person that I'm very motivated, but I'm also have a really strong drive behind me, and that's what really matters to me.
Oh, 100%, especially in the fight game, man. Like you got to be motivated, you got to be grounded, like you said, keeping your feet on the ground. That's, I mean, I think that's a winner's mentality right there, man. It definitely showed in the fight that you had. And speaking of which, I watched the fight, obviously. Uh, and I know you've had some interviews and you've spoken about this before, but you're on MMA Uncensored now, so I got to ask you too. But um, watching the fight, we saw what happened to O'Malley's ankle. Obviously, I was talking actually to Dr. Bo Hightower about it. He got really into detail about it. And, he said that he had suffered some temporary nerve damage in the ankle, which gave out, and he had pretty much no strength to stand on it. You, as a fighter, during a fight, did what you needed to do. You capitalized on the opportunity. You went to work. You won the fight. You finished it. Uh, After the fight, a lot of stuff on social media with Sugar Sean O'Malley. He's talking a lot of shit. And I've seen quite a bit of it. I'm sure maybe you have as well. But he stated in his mind he's still undefeated. He didn't lose the fight fair and square, so to speak. And I'm
uh,
paraphrasing that. I'm not going to say he said fair and square, but that's kind of the vibe that I got. Like, because he got hurt, that's why he lost the fight. It wasn't because you inflicted the pain. So, like, hearing that kind of stuff, what goes on in your head? Training so hard, getting the fight, finishing the fight, and then your opponent says something like that. What goes on in your head?
that's up to him. That he wanna think he's undefeated. That's good, but he's still been 12-1. You can think whatever you want. It's like, I don't want to. I was putting some fucked up examples there. I don't know if I should say it on a live interview. So I want to keep those to me. If we talk over the phone, I let you know those. But it's it's a little silly, the kid's fuck in the head. I think he just don't know how to handle that. I have nerves shut down before in my body, and that shit hurts. But you know, and then happened in a fight, I did lose before, and I never came after the fight been bitching about like, oh, my nerve. It is what it is. It's a fucking fist fight. You get punched, you get kicked, and sometimes it hurts, and you got enough balls and experience to man up and don't let those things beat you in the fight, or
Mhm.
or you just quit the way he did. I don't think he quit. I put him out with the elbows too, so I wouldn't say he quit. I would say he I don't know. I just don't even think he was even ready for me. He can talk all he wants after before the fight. That thing's not gonna bother me. Like that, I enjoy that. Like, look, you won't get me motivated by talking. You won't get me motivated if you're a tough fight. I'm already motivated. I'm already willing to fight. I'm already willing to go in there and do anything that takes to win the fight. So I don't, I don't see nothing going different in that fight, with or without that thing, because there's a lot of ignorant people just giving an opinion, and it's not like they hate me or they hate him. People think, oh, he rolled his ankle. People think he blew his knee. No, I threw a fucking hell of a low kick, and I fucking chopped his leg, and then his nerve fail, then his ankle went numb, and then there's a steps on that. I will say, like, it is what it is. When you get punched in the liver, what's happened? You take
Oh,
it,
you
couple seconds, you go out, and then you know what is that? You're not lucky for doing that. You
yeah.
throw a really hard body shot. It's the same with somebody punching the jaw. You going out. Some people take it, some people don't. So it's a fight game, dude. I kick him hard. He failed. He lost. Move on. Don't be a bitch. He's still talking and everything. That's fine. I don't mind it. I'm not even thinking about it. So we will see each other. Before we see each other in the kitchen, we'll probably see each other in the event, and I will see if we keep the same balls and same energy, because I know I do keep my energy the same all the time. You know, if you talk shit, I'm gonna punch in the face. If you get too close, I punch in the face. So if you're cool to me, I'm cool to you. I don't care if you beat me or if I beat you. But if you wanna act like a gangster, you make sure you bring your A game, because I'm gonna let it go.
100, man. I'm with you. And I can't speak for Sean. I've had Sean on the podcast before, so I can't speak for the guy. But what I can say is, it was his first professional loss, and it probably really hit him hard. But yeah, it's how you bounce back from it, right?
Right.
You're a warrior, man. You've had some good fights, and you've been on top and you've been on the bottom, right? But it's how you come back from that stuff.
It's life. It's life, and
Like,
that's what I always say to people. I have some great days in the gym. Like, I feel like right now, like, if you bring me the world champion, I'm gonna fucking whoop his ass. But there's some days that I just can put it together, and then I feel like I'm like, man, I'm a real fighter. We have those days. We have those days that are like, they're terrible. Like, and we also have those good days. But nobody grow from the good days. A good day is just a good day. Everybody have a good day. We all grow from the bad days. I always say this: when you have a bad day and you keep having a sharp mind and you keep thinking positive and you keep thinking like everything's gonna be alright, that's the actual man or woman that's gonna make it to life and are gonna do great. So that's what I really see with this thing. Like, I don't get too much cocky from my surroundings. You
mhm.
gotta stay hard the whole time. Doesn't matter what happened. You gotta keep grinding. You gotta keep working. For I came back on Sunday from Vegas, pretty hungover. On Monday, I was already writing things down, like trying to make my mind, seeing where I can get better, what I need, how I can get better. Like, for me, the fight was over. Like, I wasn't counting my fucking likes on Instagram. I wasn't thinking about the interviews. I told to myself, to
Mhm.
my family in Ecuador, that they plan my interviews, because I cannot handle the whole fucking thing. I'm a
Sure.
fighter. That my job is to fight and win the fight, and stay composed under anything. So I tell my family, look, you put all these interviews. My manager do a great job doing it in the U.S. I'm like, okay, in these 7 days, that is my week off.
Mhm.
Let's kill all that. once this week is over, and I was already training. Well, I went back to surfing, which is also training. I was like, look, in this week, I'm gonna pay attention to the meet. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. After that, fuck the rest. I'm back to the gym.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's nothing else to do but training. I can kill here and there a couple injuries, but for me, it's all about staying busy because a lot of people they think they win a fight. They have a 3 month layover. Like that don't happen when you're a lawyer, when you're a surgeon.
Right.
You get a person that is about to die. You put it healthy. You fix him. You don't go to the Bahamas for 5 months. You go
Nah,
back to the fucking hospital the next day. That's how I think. That's how I live, and that's what really matters.
bro, that's a fighter's mentality, like in life. Like not even just in the cage or in the gym. That's life right there. What you're
Absolutely.
speaking. So 100, bro. I agree with that. But you said that you were a little hungover. So what happened after the fight? Where'd you go?
Oh, we got blasted in my manager's house. We were pounding shots of whiskey like there was no tomorrow. But I survived. My wife did a very good job of just looking. We make eye contact, and she was like, "Hey, I think it's enough." And I was like, thank you," because
That's what's up.
when I don't have nobody pumping the brakes on me, I have no brakes. This car is downhill, no brake, no emergency tire, no seatbelt. I just go until it explode, and then I'm so blessed because I hate being that hungover. So my wife just make eye contact. She's like, "I think you should stop. You will say thank you tomorrow." The next day, I tell baby, anything you want, you just earn a present. Whatever you want, just go and get it because you saved my life.
Oh man, that's awesome, bro. It's good that you have a coach with you because I'm like you, man. Like I go out, I have a couple of pops, bro. It's just 1, 2, 7, 10, and then
Oh
who knows
yeah.
what's gonna happen after that, bro. So I'm the same way,
I
man.
I do go until I don't even remember. Like most of the times, I don't even know what happened the day before. I'm pretty chill. I never get in trouble.
Yeah.
I never push the buttons on other people. I'm a really good party. Like that's what everybody around me. They have fun with me. But the only problem is like the next day, I don't know nothing. I just
I'm
wake up and I'm like, oh, what day is today? I get in a fist fight yesterday. This is the only thing I know.
so that's fun. What kind of whiskey do you drink, bro?
We do anything, most likely we pound Jack Daniels. That's American way. In Ecuador, it's all Johnny Walker. But
Okay.
there's some good Japanese whiskey out there.
Yeah.
There's one called Buffalo something that I also like. I forget the name. But yeah, any whiskey that gets you drunk is a good whiskey.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. As long as I have a crazy headache the next day, I'm good, man. But I'm with you on the
Yeah,
Jack, bro. The Jack is good. Johnny's good too.
yeah, Jack. Well, when I moved to the US, like everybody was Jack. Jack. I was like, well, why not? That's the thing here. I gotta follow the culture. This is where I live now, so why not?
Hell yeah, man. That's smart right there. So you guys went out to like a club in Vegas on the strip or something like that?
No, we went to my manager's house. I don't
Oh, that's
I
what's
don't
up.
like I don't like too much people around me. Not because who I am. I just don't like clubs. I just don't
I'm
like
with you.
you know. I like house, in-house, family, friends. Let's
Mhm.
blast each other. But sometimes in a club or in a bar, you don't have control of what's happening. There's too many drunk people. There's people that they wanna act tough, and sometimes it's not even the time. You're just like chilling, and then one of your friends is having an issue, and it's like, oh fuck, let's don't do that. I hate fighting, but for the money.
That's
Like
what's up. Yeah.
I'm a businessman, and sometimes in a club you cannot control those stuff. There's drunk people, they bother your family, your friends, your girls. So it's like I just like I love to party. Like trust me, if somebody party with me before they know I can party, but I don't know, dude. I just prefer to do it in house, and I know it's a safe environment. It's just easier like that.
I'm with you, bro. Yeah, I'm not much in the clubs myself, man. So, yo, whenever I'm in Cali or you're in Florida, we got to link up, man. Get some drinks going on.
We will. Just let me know, and I
Hell
let you know
yeah.
if I'm in Florida sometime.
Anytime, my brother. You got family here, man. So anytime you come down South Florida, I'll show you
Sweet,
around. I'll tell you all the
sweet.
hot spots, man. It's all good.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Hell yeah, man. So aside from all the partying, which is a lot of fun. I could talk hours about partying, but you're hot right now, bro. 6 out of the last 7 fights you've won. You got this big win over a ranked fighter in Sean O'Malley. Um, you know, question to you though: do you feel that you should have been ranked? You know, based on your 6 out of 7 beating O'Malley, who was ranked 14. Do you feel after that victory you should have been ranked? Because last I checked, I didn't see that you got ranked, unless something changed.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm number 15.
Okay.
But I'm not. Some people get upset about those things like, oh, put some respect on my name, blah blah blah. Fuck, I'm winning fights. It's the only thing that matters. So there's no fuck around when you're winning fights, and then especially I know I'm not bored, so I'm not tripping now how the ranking goes. I know, I do feel if I get the fight I want next, I want either Aldo or Dominic Cruz. I think those two guys
Nice.
will put me right there knocking the title shot. So I'm not tripping now, and I do know how the rankings work. You
Hmm.
sell, you fight good, you look good, you fucking go and get what you want. So I'm not tripping there. I'm not even worried. I'm not in a rush. I see some guys in the top 5 knocking the door for many years, but seems that nobody wanting up there. So
Hmm.
that's my job to go and take him out of there. But I'm not tripping. I'm feeling good. I think I'm in a good road, in a good moment. So I hope I get one of those two guys. They will put me right there where I want to be.
100, bro. Like either fight, you know, especially Aldo coming off of, he had a title shot for the interim belt against Jan. So yeah, I think either fight would be great. And I agree with you too. We've seen it. Like in my opinion, the bantamweight division is the most exciting division and most stacked division in the UFC right now. Tons of names, tons of good fighters. Uh, but like you said, seeing how the rankings are working, if you could put asses in the seats, if you could sell yourself, you're going to get yourself on a and get the W. Of course, you're going to get yourself on a faster track to getting that title shot. So
Yeah,
I agree, man, 100% with you. But I would like to, I would really like to see you and Aldo go at it. I think that'd be a really good fight, exciting fight. I think a lot of people would be interested in seeing that, man. So I just want to put
I
that out in
want.
the universe.
I wanted to, and then I do believe we can easily main event. So I think the way I fight my cardio, I'm a 5 rounder. At the end of the day, it's not what you want, is what the UFC want, and I'm a company person. I want to do it. So 3 round, 5 round, it doesn't matter. I think I can finish these guys, not just because I just have a big mouth, but because I work hard. And then I also believe that 5 rounds will be more fun, more time to fight, more time to to know stuff and get to show my skills. But I believe the UFC is coming with something big. They told me after I get a screw with the Sonja Don fight, we're giving you a good fight, and I did believe
Okay.
they pay me back, giving me a common event against this crybaby. So that's good. I put him out. I did my job. So I also think I make a favor to the UFC. The kid was too high already. He was overdosed with his own Kool-Aid. So I think this calmed down a little bit the bubbles because he was already talking shit to the champion, talking shit to Garvin, talking shit to Sehur. It's like, hey, calm down, buddy. Like there's a long fucking round in this game. Like I know this for a fact. I fought Lineker years ago, and I don't get my ass whooped. I don't get dropped. I don't get caught. I don't get handled. It was a close fight, but it was inches. It was inches away. I could put him out. I do believe in that third round I come strong and I was able to back him up. But it is what it is. I did enough. I lose. No excuses. Went back to the gym and now we're here. But the kid was talking way too much against guys that maybe will put him out even quicker. I guess. So you gotta take the hard road in this game. So I do believe the UFC was not. I would say happy because I don't know what they feel, but I would say they were like, okay, let now have a break because he was already talking that I'm gonna worth more on Sunday. I need to get paid this blah blah. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You having couple followers on Instagram don't make you a billionaire. Like he was already calling Conor McGregor. It's like, get the fuck out of here. A lot of people talk shit about Conor, but at least Conor, when he loses, he fucking take it like a man. He will say like, whatever you beat him, he will accept it like a man, and he will go back to talking shit. I fucking respect that. But we'll see this little brat. Can't even take a kick at them and start saying he don't get big. He was crying like a little bitch in the ground, taking in a stretcher. So that's a pretty satisfied win for me. So I think I think I put the division in. I think like the same thing Cejudo did. Cejudo saved the 25ers. I think I saved the 35ers for this fucking headache. So you're welcome, guys.
Well, man, it was a great, like you said, satisfying. It was a great victory for you, man. Nonetheless, no matter who you were fighting, it was a good show. It was a first round finish. You did your job. You trained hard for it, and that's it. But if you get that Aldo fight, if you get that Aldo fight, and if that's something that the UFC wants to put together for you, what are your thoughts on that fight, and what are your thoughts on you as a fighter, as a professional, and how would you go in and do your business against Jose Aldo?
I will love a big fight like that. I think I will keep grinding my ass off the way I'm doing, trying to do as the best I can in my hands to like just not grind but prepare myself in a way that I have numbers behind me, I have a little bit of science behind me to make sure my body's ready, my mind is ready, and dude, I will be fucking excited. I'm already excited about. I know I'm having a big fight. I already know that. Like I know it's
Hell yeah.
coming, but I will just be super grateful, super happy, and the same way I wake up this morning, super motivated, went to the gym, get my myself ready for anything, and I'll be happy as fuck. I'll be determined to get the job done, and I do believe we finish him. So let's see what happens. We will find out fight now. That's the only thing you will find out. You don't know what's gonna happen until you're in the cage. You can expect things here and there, but it's a fucking fist fight, and shit get crazy sometimes.
You're absolutely right, man. I'm super excited. Like I was a fan of yours, of course, but I'm a bigger fan now. Not because you beat Sean O'Malley, because all respect to Sean, he still puts the work in as well. But just the way you've been going about your business, the way you've been carrying yourself, and now you got a big opportunity ahead of you, and I wish nothing but the best for you, my brother. So
Thank you, man.
keep doing your thing, man. I got
I
some
will
I got some fan questions for you too, man. I
go ahead.
always love reaching out to the fans and getting them involved, man. So I'm gonna pop them up here on screen for you. But some cool questions. Jenny T, she said, "What music do you listen to when you train?" Oh, cool dog, by the way.
Oh no, thank you, bro. Well, with the music, I'm a little bit I'm a little bit of a remix. Sometimes I just play some Bob Marlon and just go with the flow. I love reggae, but
Me
also
too, bro.
sometimes I also some days I go with some like electronic rave music. I like the punches a lot. So it just depends on the day. Sometimes when I'm boxing, I put some salsa in there. To get my
There you go.
rhythm. I'm not a one Pandora radio. I have. If you see my Pandora, it's just it goes from reggae to salsa to rap to like I mix it up a little bit, and I think that's the way to do it.
Bro, I listen to Bob Marley, no joke, like at least 3 or 4 mornings per week, man. It just automatically he gets me in a good vibe, and I've been doing that for years,
Yeah.
man. I
Yeah,
love it.
Bob Marley, reggae is good. I play a little bit of Jack Jones or Lando McNamara in Pandora, and then you will get some good music. Jay Bongles is badass. So I mix it up a little bit.
That's what's up, man. And I got Tom G. What advice can you give a young fighter trying to make a name for himself?
Don't stop, grind hard, work hard, and don't forget where you came from so you can know where you want to go. That's the most important thing, and by any means things you're gonna get what you want. Sometimes you work so hard for something and you don't get it. That doesn't mean you're a failure. That means you have to keep pushing a little bit more. Sometimes you're really close and you give up right before you get it, and that will be the your worst mistake ever. So just keep going until the end.
That's what's up, man. That's good advice right there, man. So where in Cali are you, man? We're about.
I'm in Costa Mesa. We have a
Okay.
pretty nice weather right now.
Yeah, what's the weather like right now?
Feels like Ecuador. It's a little sunny. It's kind of hot, and then the sun is not there, but the heat is there. It's kind of weird. It's been It's been weird. It was super cold yesterday. They were super hot the day before, but right now it's like pretty chill. And surf in the morning was good.
That's what's up, man. I wish I was over there right now. Florida, it's like a sauna. If you walk
Oh,
from your car to whatever store you're walking into, you're sweating, dude. You could cut weight real quick
oh,
out here in Florida, bro.
that's good that we're fighting soon.
Damn, man. It's exciting, man. I'm excited for you. I'm looking forward to, what you got coming up, man. I'm looking forward to finding out when the next fight is gonna be for you, man. Do you have any idea, time frame, or anything at all? I know
I'm
obviously we don't
hoping
know who
for
the
a
opponent is.
no. I'm hoping for a late November or early December.
Okay.
That's what I'm hoping. But if they call me, for a 2 week short notice and a big fight, fuck yeah, I'm doing it. I'm in shape right now, so
That's what's up.
I would say why not. But I'm gonna try to do it right, plan it out. But if they call me for something that get me excited, why not?
Oh fucking yeah, man. Bro, it'd be nice to end off 2020 with another fight, another W, man. Move up in the rankings. You know what I'm saying? Is there
Yeah.
who are some of the sponsors or some of the people that have been helping you out, with training and getting you to where you need to be?
This is what I always messed up. I always say like I don't want to name here sponsor here and there because then I forgot the one sponsor and I'm gonna break one heart. So all my sponsors you find it on my social media, on my Instagram. I give them the shout out they deserve because sometimes I'm like, thanks to these three, and then this one is like, really, and then I'm like, dude, that was just the top of my head. Like I'm not a library, so I always hold it sometimes because I don't wanna hurt nobody. But I have great people behind me, and you will find out them in my social media.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. And yeah, definitely a big thanks to the sponsors, man. They help make everything happen, bro. So that's
They
what's
do,
up,
they
man.
do.
Yep. So what you got planned for the rest of the week? What's your training gonna be like?
I'm training at 6:30 again, like in 3 hours, and then tomorrow again, twice again, and then Friday off sometimes, depending how the weeks goes. Then Saturday back to the gym, but there is no stop. There is no pullbacks. There is no too much away from work. This is a daily job like any other, and that's another advice for anybody thinks that they're fighters. This is not something Monday through Wednesday. This is Monday through Monday. We fight, we live, we learn, but this is all day. This is not get your ass off the couch. You're not making nothing just by wishing it.
Got that right, man. You got to put that work in every single day. You got to grind, bro. I love it, man. I'm with you, man. I got that same mentality as you, bro. You just gotta put the work in, no matter what you do, right?
Yep,
Even if
no
it's
more.
fighter or not fighter, bro. You gotta put that work in 100%, man. So, yo, I just want to thank you, bro, for being on the podcast, for being on MMA Uncensored, man, because uh, I'm a huge fan and I was happy. Chris had reached out to me and he said, yo, we want to get Chito on. I said, hell yeah, man. Definitely let's get Chito on. Let's talk about it, man. So
Thank you,
I
thank
thank
you.
you. And now that I know a little bit more about you and you're a whiskey drinker like me, man, we
We're
cool, bro. We real cool now, man.
cool. We're cool. We're cool. 100%, man. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. So I'm wishing you the best of luck. And obviously, we'd love to see you fight very soon. Next time you got a fight coming up, if you want to do a pre-fight or a post-fight interview, I'd be more than happy to have you on, my brother, and we'll make sure it's all over MMA Uncensored, man.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the time, and we will talk soon again.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you, my man.
You too. Have a good one.
You too, brother. Take care. And that's a wrap. What an episode. Dude, what a cool guy right there. Marlon, Chito Vera, big victory over Sean O'Malley. The man is now ranked and he's going to work his way through the rankings to get to that championship belt. Jose Aldo fight? I think it'd be a good fight, man. I want to see what Chito could do against a guy like Aldo, man. Exciting guy, determined. He's got that mentality, man. He's got that fighter's mentality. He's not stopping. 7 days a week, training hard, 2 a days. That's what's up, man. That's what makes a champion right there, putting that work in. So much respect to to Chito. And of course, if you want to follow Marlon Vera, follow him on Instagram at Chito Vera UFC. Check him out. What a cool guy, man. So happy I got to talk to him. And also, last episode, I want to give a special thanks to Justine Kish for being on the podcast. She's got a fight coming up against Sabina Mazo, September 12th, UFC Fight Night, going to be in the prelims. Check it out. She's ready to go. You can check that interview out on the YouTube channel as well. I got some couple clips on my IG as well at Joe Miggs or at MMA Uncensored. So, and speaking of which, guys, follow us, _, at the end there, at MMA Uncensored, _. You can follow us on IG and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, YouTube/MMA Uncensored. We got exclusives now. So we're doing a lot of stuff, you know, since the COVID we're entering phase 2 in some states. We're going to start doing more exclusives, face-to-face, visiting gyms, visiting fighters, doing cool shit even outside the gyms. You know, we're going to be doing some fun stuff. So stay tuned because there's a lot of good stuff coming up. And, of course, shout out to the sponsors that help make the show happen. Hemp Boca, for all your CBD needs. They have a great post-workout CBD massage oil that I use. Check them out, hempboca.com. Use code MMA for a discount. They'll hook you up. And also for your quality cannabis needs, if you want to take it to the next level, get that 420 going, veteranfarms.com. For our listeners, that's veteranfarms, PHARMS.com. Check them out. Guys, thank you so much again for tuning in. It's been a lot of fun. It's been awesome as always. Always have a great time doing MMA Uncensored. If there's any guests that you want to see come on the podcast, shoot me a DM. Let me know. Say, Joe, you know, I'm really a big fan of this particular fighter. You know, I'd love to see him on your podcast. These are the questions that I'd love for you to ask this person. Yo, I'm cool like that, man. Just hit me up, you know, and we'll make it happen. But thank you guys again for tuning in to MMA Uncensored. Enjoy your night. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it.